Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My back here bringing game StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. It's going to be another fantastic game. This time, two Koreans battling it out. Code S's Koreans, that is. So let me go ahead and introduce these players here. We do have the red Terran spawning in the bottom right. On Whirlwind, it is LiquidTaeja. In the top right, we do have the blue Zerg from Team Incredible Miracle. It is IMNestea. So just a little heads up, ladies and gents, I do have a very, well, not necessarily an announcement, but definitely going to be doing the DreamHack 2013 Summer replay analysis, well, not necessarily analysis, but I guess commentary coming up here, so look forward to that. It's going to be pretty awesome. I cannot wait to cast those games. The replay pack just came out today. I will be making a video probably soon-ish. I'll be posting, obviously, the replay pack of this game, and also the Summer 2013 as well in the next video. So, look forward to that. And in case you guys are new to the scene, I want to talk a little bit about IMNestea. IMNestea, obviously, a very beast, badass player. He is so good at Zerg. He's won multiple Code S GSO championships. He's won many foreign championships. He's one of the highest earning Zerg, or rather just players, for tournament winnings in all of StarCraft 2. And, you know, he's just a really strong Zerg. Some people call him the creator of the universe. Well, Artosis has deemed him the creator of the universe. I don't know why, but he's definitely amazingly good. He's also the only Zerg and player to ever win a GSL Code S championship without dropping a single map, which means he's went 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-0, etc. He does not lose, apparently, in that GSL back in 2000. I think it was 2012 or 2011. I'm not too sure of the year, but he did, in fact, win without dropping a game, and that's insane. And yeah, that's really about it, man. Like, that's all you really need to say. It's like, hey, man, have you ever won a Code S championship? If that answer is yes, you're really good. Like, it's as simple as that. So yeah, very strong player. I can't wait to see him do well in HOTS. I guess he's not doing so well in HOTS at this moment, but you know, it's okay. Like, you know, even people like, for example, Life. Everyone said he was like the best Zerg in the world, and he's having issues here recently. Not winning he didn't really get too far in the DreamHack Summer, actually, here recently. He also didn't do so hot in the GSO Code S in the round of 32. So, I mean, it happens, man. One day, you just won't play as well, I guess. I don't know. It just happens. So, let's go ahead and talk about this game a little bit. Right now, we do have IMNestea going for the 3 base before pool. Not getting into gases just yet, but usually when you want to get your gases, when you do go 3 bases Zerg, is before pool at least, you want to get it around that 5-minute mark. Right now, Reactor Hellions is on the way. Probably going to be seeing a 3rd CC go down relatively soon here for Taeja. He did go Rax Fast Expansion, and also I just kind of want to point this out as well. You can go triple expansion when you see it's a Rax Fast Expansion, because they won't have that Reaper to really do anything. The only thing you have to watch out for is the potential bunker, and that's really about it. So really good read by IMNestea. He didn't even scout him. Just want to point out, all he's scouted is a gas this entire game. Right now, 3rd CC going down. He hasn't even scouted the 3rd base just yet, but I think he can kind of conclude that it most likely will be, considering the map and just considering what he's seen so far. I think once he sees the Hellions at this timing, he probably will have a general idea. Not saying that it's like 100%, but he'll be like, oh, okay, you know, I think I'm alright. I'm probably not too worried. Probably also they play each other on the ladder quite often. Also, speed on the way, so these Hellions are going to be very, very useful. He's going to have probably 4 to 6 Hellions out on the field, depending on how much he wants to make. I think 6 is the key number to make. It's just so strong. Those Hellions do so much damage to Lings, and if they get in a really good position, they will just destroy everything in their path. Right now, 2 Hellions is going to go ahead and scout forward, see if they can pick up any creep tumors. And he's going to see the third base as well, going to see the extra queens as well. So he knows there's plenty of queens on the field, and right now I think he has 2 creep spreading queens. Yeah, he doesn't have a queen at that injection for the injection on the third base just yet. Macro hatch going down, and you know, just kind of economy managing. Maybe might be producing a lot of lings potentially in the future. Or just maybe just wants to keep powering up this economy. You know, when you have a lot of money, it's just time to get rid of it. It's like, oh man, I got so much money right now, I just need to get rid of it. Drop the hatchery, good to go. Right now, 1-1 on the way, and stem on the way for Taeja. Just picking up creep timbers left and right is Taeja. Trying to keep that creep receded back as much as possible. Also, double evolution chamber coming down for a IMNestea and a baning nest with a layer. This could potentially time out to be a really good baning push as well. Usually when you time a baning nest with your layer, the baning nest will pretty much finish at the exact same time as the layer, so you can get baning speed immediately. But quite interested to see if he actually throws on a Roach Warren here pretty soon as well, because also the Roach Warren finishes a little bit faster than baning nest. Actually, a couple of lings being destroyed here by just like a handful of lings. Just killed like 2 Hellions. That was really sloppy by Taeja. Losing those Hellions. Going on that creep is definitely not the greatest thing here. Not even looking at the watchtower to see potential move outs here, but there is a move out actually, and there's a lot of lings going to the third base. It's going to be denying that. He could actually have went into the natural, but he's probably just going to lift the wall, and he does lift the wall. So he did see the ling coming. He's like, oh crap, I probably need to lift that wall real quick. I think he's just going to go ahead and force this base to lift off, I imagine. He doesn't really have enough Hellions to actually deal with that. Doesn't really want to lose all those Marines carelessly. So that was a nice little move by IMNestea, just hitting that CC, making him lift, putting a big ass ling under, and that ling is just so huge, man. Those raptor lings, they're ginormous. So right now we do have baning speed on the way, and a lot of lings as well. So this is going to be exactly what I thought. It is going to be a really big. Well, I didn't think it was going to be a big ling bang push, but it is going to be a ling bang push. I thought he was going to drop a Roach Warren, go for that 1-1. Roach baning timing, but it is going to be the ling bane push. So there was definitely a timing on the way, and a very good timing at that. Right now we do have combat shields on the way. Those banings are going to be so useful against those Marines. You're going to do so much damage to those Marines. When they don't have combat shields, they pretty much get destroyed by banings. I do have Hellions actually going into the middle of the map. We're going to see everything. He saw all the lings. He knows exactly that this is going to be a timing of some sort. Actually stemming forward here just to kill like 2 lings. Kind of a questionable decision there by Taeja. Now all these units are going to be very low. Banings are just pretty much going to be destroying those. A lot of bunkers going down. That's exactly what he needs here, but maybe not the best of spreads though. The banings actually can go in between all these bunkers and just kill them very well. This bunker over here very well placed. This one obviously placed well, obviously because it is in the front. Obviously he makes that wall off and all that. Right now we do have baning speed actually just finishing up. 1-1 going to be finishing up very soon. Once 1-1 finishes or gets close to finishing, he's just going to be rolling into either the third base or the natural. It's up to him to decide which way he wants to go. I imagine he just wants to do a lot of damage to the natural and probably just camp those production facilities, so he probably will go into the natural. And that's exactly what he's doing. He has a bunch of banings just rolling in here, killing everything, just blowing all these bunkers up because they're so close together. Not getting the best detonations just yet. Actually, the tank is out. He's going to be hitting these units so well here. He's got 8 kills so far on that tank. Tank is just constantly focusing down all these banings here. He's going to be focusing down yet again, actually. 13 kills, 16 kills, 16 baning kills with that tank. And oh my god, there's actually a drop going on as well. This Taeja is doing so well. Actually hasn't even lost a single worker out of all this. 2-2 on the way, actually, as well. And he's just, and IMNestea is just, he's focusing on like supply depots, and wow, very nice wall off as well by Taeja. Another drop going down here into the third base of IMNestea's, and Taeja just actually cleaned up everything in his actual expansion, and he's killed 6 workers so far. Has Taeja, and he's forced a lot of lings to be back at home. But there's a run by going to the third base. He's going to just try to just repay the favor and actually kill a bunch of SCVs as well. But it looks like the drop is getting deflected as well, and this is going to be cleaned. Yes, it is going to be cleaned up, and the drop is going after third yet again. He's killing 7 workers in total. He might even get this queen, and he is actually going to be getting this queen. Oh, he just turned around for a second there, and he did get the queen. So very well played by Taeja, defending so well. That tank did so much damage, and look at the units lost tab. That pretty much just shows it all. 7,300 resources lost for IMNestea, whereas Taeja 3,400. He's literally just doubling the units lost tab, and that is just insane. Very well played by Taeja as well. Going forward with a little bit of hit squad of Marines, just picking off a lot of creep timber. Look at the vision, just pretty much cut in half practically, just by those medivacs and Marines just stemming forward and killing all that creep. Right now it's 2-2 on the way, whereas 3-3 on the way for Taeja. So IMNestea is in such a deficit right now. Looking at the workers lost, or excuse me, looking at the workers right now, there's 67 for IMNestea, whereas there's 65 for Taeja. So Taeja is in such hugely economically, and his army supply should be bigger as well, and it is 74 to 53. Another drop as well, just kind of keeping IMNestea on his toes, and he's still stemming forward, trying to pick off queens, and the creep constantly. Taeja just everywhere at the moment, and he might be pushing out here pretty soon. He does have 3-3 on the way. He could just do a 3-3 timing and just go with 3-3, which he may in fact do that, or he can go now. Like it's up to him at this point. Like he can pretty much do whatever he wants. He's still ahead in upgrades at this point. 1-1 for IMNestea, I believe. Yes, 1-1 for IMNestea. Muta's coming in here, actually cleaning up this drop. So really well played by IMNestea, getting that drop cleaned up here. Another drop here going up to the potential the fourth base rather of IMNestea. Didn't really do too much there, got deflected very well. So well played by IMNestea. Kind of coming back into this game a little bit. He's kind of stabilizing. His economy is still not the greatest in the world. He does have 83 drones now, but he doesn't have any sort of hive tech on the way. Doesn't even have an infestation pit on the floor, I think. Yeah, he doesn't even have an infestation pit at this point. A little engagement going here in the middle though. Pick off a couple tanks. That's exactly what he needs to get back in this game. Picking off tanks for a couple of lings, well, not a couple of lings, but quite a few lings, is definitely a very well worth investment. 3-3 is nearly completed, I imagine. And yes, it is. 3-3 is nearly done. 2-2 finishing up for IMNestea. And a little bit of a hit spot coming over here. Killing these queens, man. Like 4 Marines is destroying these queens and pushing the creep back. Yet again, actually drop over here. Killing a bunch of lings. And these mutalisks cannot fight the Marines here. And he lost a couple of mutalisks. Look at the units lost tab. He's just constantly doubling his opponent here. And this is a sick siege tank lineup here. They are so well protected by Marines for the potential mutalisks. Right now, still nothing happening. They have a planetary fortress going down even. He's got another base over here. He's got a drop going over here, but he's lost that drop full of Marines though, so a little sloppy there by Taeja, but you can't really blame him. He's all over the map at this point. You have to be pretty much the beastliest multitask player in the world if you don't want to lose anything. And right now we do have a bunch of lings and bennies. He might be just doing a counterattack. He might have to just do like a base trade scenario because he is behind. Looking at the army supply right now, Taeja 131 to 85 to his opponent, IMNestea. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's actually going for a counterattack, see if he can pick off any of the units trickling across the map. But he's not. He's going to be greeted with a tank and a lot of Marines. He can't even take on half of Taeja's army. Taeja right now, I believe, just hit 3-3 here recently, so he does have 3-3 to 2-2. And this is exactly what you don't want as a Zerg. This is so bad of a position to be in as a Zerg player. And Taeja is just going to go for it right now. He's going to be going into these Banelings, into these Marines, and this is not the greatest engagement. These Banelings hitting mostly tanks. And this might just be the tipping point here that is going to spell disaster for IMNestea. And look at the units lost tab, 19,000 to 8,000. That is GG called by IMNestea. Well played by Taeja. That was a really just awesome game. I wanted to say something else, but I'm gonna keep it PG a little bit. So well played by Taeja. Very sick game that has been casted here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I hope to see you guys next time, probably like in 2 days or something, with the DreamHack replay. If you have any requests, let me know, and I will see you guys next time. From Husky.